Hello, Cancer. Welcome in or welcome back to Go with the Flow Tarot. Your overall general energy for this reading is the Hermit. The song I have assigned to this card is I Am a Rock by Simon and Garfunkel. Just go flip it on and you'll find out why. It's a great song for that card. We have some pretty big stuff coming out here, Cancer, with already a major arcana coming out for your overall general energy, and it being about you going deep within and reflecting and seeking your inner light, what really drives you forward, what really motivates you, what really lights up your sky. And then in your recent past energies, you have the World. So that's closing out cycles, that's experiencing success in closing out cycles. It's like a congratulations for the healing, job well done. And then in your present energies, you pulled the Eight of Wands with the Star. So after closing out these cycles and making sure you've been in alignment with your greatest good and your highest timeline this whole time, success comes rushing in to take you from looking at the star in the lantern to being the literal star, to actually shining your bright guiding light for the world to see. And doing so successfully, it's you aligning all of your love and all of your energy towards what you really care about. I'm getting waves and waves and waves of confirmation goosebumps as I say this. So doing beautifully. Your upcoming energies, you have the Four of Swords. This can be about a little bit of healing, but I don't think so in this case. I think what this is you just kind of like settling and relaxing, and just vibing on the chillness of it all, vibing on the, okay, yeah, we close these cycles, we're shining bright, we're feeling great. Let's take a little time out and see if we can't pull in some blessings. That's what that stained glass in this card is all about, is that dude up there is blessing these dudes. So while you're chilling, maybe laying in the sun being like, oh, everything's going so smooth for me. I love being a Cancer. But it'd be really nice if like, maybe I had a little bit of this, or maybe I had a little bit of that. It's you possibly seeking out for a little bit more. But let's clarify. If it's okay with you, Cancer, I'm going to just go ahead and ignore the World, ignore the Eight of Wands and the Star. It all ties in so beautifully with the Hermit. I feel like I've got the full vibe there. What I'd like to tap into is this Four of Swords in your upcoming energies. What say the Spirit about the Four of Swords in Cancer's, thank you, upcoming energies? Interesting. You've pulled 3 cards. 2 of Swords, Ace of Wands, or 2 of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords. Sorry. So maybe in your upcoming energy, you're going to temporarily feel like you're at a crossroads, and you might just for a moment feel as if you don't really know exactly just what to do. But then you're going to receive a spark of confidence or some kind of piece of information that gives you a spark of confidence that's going to launch you forward into knowing exactly what to do next. And not only are you going to know exactly what to do next, but you're going to be very, very confident about it. So maybe that's you're wishing on that stained glass and the wish comes in and you're like, oh, what do I do now? And then you're like, oh, wait, I see. I'm going to do this. Let's go do this. Yeah, that feels like the way to go. And Spirit's saying, yep, it is the way to go. That's a victory. Well done. Okay, what else do I need to know about Cancer's upcoming energies, Spirit? Thank you. We've got two blindfolds out here now. So I really want to drive home that sometimes when you're in this like rest, relax, recover, maybe a tad bit of healing, it's a good time to let go of any self-imposed restrictions you may have placed in your own mind. Anything that makes you feel like you're blind. Your greatest good and your highest timeline isn't going to leave you feeling like befuddled and confused and unclear. If there's a direction that you're wondering if you're supposed to be going, it's going to be a fairly clear path, and it's not going to meet you with a lot of resistance, a lot of questions. It's going to be certain. So with this Queen of Wands here, really want to emphasize the confidence and the certainty with your decision making moving forward. Queen of Wands has got that black cat, and people are like, hey lady, didn't you know black cats are unlucky? And she's like, really? No, this is my black cat that I named Lucky, and he's brought me nothing but luck. So I don't know what you're talking about. Very, very, very confident, does not care about what others think, doesn't get trapped in her own mind with self-imposed restrictions. So watch out for that, Cancer. You know more truth than you think. And if you don't, take a time out and meditate and consult with your higher self and ask your higher self what to do. And then pick up a tarot deck and ask your higher self through that what to do. Okay, any more advice for Cancer from the tarot? Thank you. So this flew on top of the world. Be excited for the new. Be excited for the spontaneous mysteries that lie in front of you. And you know what? Take the advice that I just gave, and there's friggin' paradoxes all throughout spirituality. So have fun with it, because I'm about to give you one of them. Be excited for the new, and also maybe be excited about being blindfolded. And I don't mean having confused thoughts of doubt. I mean, be excited by surprises. Anytime you manifest something, it's never going to show up the way you're manifesting it. It's going to show up in some way that you couldn't even conjure up. Spirit always brings it in a way you'll never see coming. So be excited for what you don't see coming. That's what that Knight of Wands is telling me. It's all about spontaneous mystery and being excited about spontaneous mystery and like, ooh, what's this new adventure we're going to go on? Be excited for your new adventures, because you're doing beautifully here, Cancer. This is looking amazing. Lots of success, lots of victories. Don't get hung up thinking about the past. Keep being confident moving forward. How about an inner child oracle for Cancer to close out? Please and thank you, Spirit. An inner child oracle for the Cancer collective. Thank you. Number 33. Speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. That sounds like a good one, especially for Cancer. You guys are so feely. I know you are, because I'm a Cancer rising myself. 33, a repeating number. Speak to yourself with kindness. The stories we tell ourselves can create the patterns by which we live. In our daily lives, the words that we choose to speak over ourselves can deeply influence how we think and act. We are often unaware of just how critical our self-talk can be, or how often we engage in it. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to review your self-talk. Inner work exercise. If you are currently in place of negative self-talk, this also counts as negative self-talk, you know. Now I lost my place, sorry. If you're currently working in a place of negative self-talk, This practice will focus on becoming aware of the negative self-talk as it occurs. During this exercise, ask yourself, am I speaking to myself with love right now? When you are reviewing your self-talk. And like, I don't know, this might not be the world's best advice, but it works for me. I think of Caesar Milan. These days, this is my new practice for being present and getting out of stinking thinking, getting out of self-imposed restrictions, is I go, in my own head, I do the Caesar. It's like, cut that out. So I don't know, maybe that's helpful for you too. I hope, otherwise, or I just look really silly. Like, either way, whatever. It can be helpful to use an object, such as a piece of jewelry, as a physical reminder to speak to yourself kindly. An object of high value can be even more beneficial, particularly if your negative self-talk focuses on the area of lack of personal worth. If you can, choose an item of value and importance for this exercise. You are worth it. Once you have your object, practice becoming more aware of your self-talk. At the beginning of the day, set an intention to be aware of how you speak to yourself. Throughout the day, as soon as you notice a negative thought, touch your object and remember that you are worthy of positive and hopeful self-talk. Whatever negative thoughts you had, speak the opposite to yourself or out loud. Practice this as many times as you can throughout the day. If you feel that you need an extra dose of positive self-talk, think about 3 to 5 uplifting, affirming things you like about yourself. Write them down and place them somewhere you can easily see them. Say them to yourself aloud, or even every time you see the note. And try to talk to yourself the same way you would talk to friends or family. And the way we speak to ourselves, we would never speak to the people we love that way. So that's helpful too. Responsive journaling prompt. How do you feel when you speak to yourself with love and kindness? How does your inner child feel when they hear these words? Try writing down how you feel at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week. Do you notice a difference after completing this practice? I hope that you do, Cancer. I hope that you do. Because you're actually doing really outstanding. It's just a little bit of mind chatter that is slowly going to fall away the more and more you practice the power of now and positive self-talk. I hope that was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.